Hey, this is John, and one of the main questions I always get is how to get rid of that stubborn belly fat and how to get six-pack abs. So I've put together this video so that we can finally put an end to all the myths about how to get abs. If you're like most people, then you've already tried sit-ups, gimmicks, and just about everything else you could think of to get rid of that stubborn belly fat. But despite all of this, it just won't go away. So, before we go any further, there's a big myth that we need to dispel right now. Listen very carefully. Now, I know this may seem a little crazy, but the truth is, no matter how many abdominal exercises you do, no matter how many crunches you do, or squats, whatever, it doesn't matter. In fact, you could do 1,000 crunches a day and still never get the six-pack abs that you want. Because the fact is, you cannot target fat loss in specific parts of your body. You see, the truth is, hidden underneath that stubborn belly fat, you already have a six-pack. So the problem is not getting a six-pack, but getting rid of that fat layer surrounding the six-pack. And to do this, you've got to burn the fat. You can do 1,000 crunches a day, but if you don't burn the fat, it doesn't matter. You're just wasting your time. And this is why so many people do tons of crunches every day and never see their six-pack. Because they're simply building the muscles and not burning the fat. So, how do you burn off that stubborn belly fat so that you can finally show off those sexy abs that are secretly hiding underneath? In order to burn fat, you've got to create what's called a calorie deficit. And what this means is, basically your body is burning more fat than it's consuming through food. So, by eating slightly less calories than your body needs, your body is then forced to get the extra calories it needs from stored belly fat instead of food. Now, you can create this calorie deficit by one or two ways. You can either eat less, therefore consuming less calories and forcing your body to feed off of itself, therefore losing fat, or you can burn calories through exercise. But then there's a third option, and what I like to call the only true shortcut to getting six-pack abs. And it doesn't require you to starve yourself or do tons of unnecessary exercises, and it works pretty fast too. And this is especially true if you enjoy eating. Let me explain. The simple fact is, as you may already know, your body is a unique type of organism which reacts different to many different foods. While some of these foods cause your body to store belly fat, other types of foods give your body different signals to burn the fat. And by simply tweaking your meals just a little bit and applying these very specific foods to your diet, you can then easily train your body to begin burning this fat at rapid speeds. And to accomplish this, all you have to do is incorporate the right fat belly burning foods into each meal. So, what are these fat burning foods? Well, here are just a few examples of these fat burning foods. For example, one of these foods is super dark chocolate. Now, I'm not talking about grabbing a 300-calorie jumbo-sized Snickers full of a bunch of junk you don't need, but instead, try getting your hands on some super dark chocolate with at least 72% cocoa content or higher. Just one or two small squares of dark chocolate can many times satisfy your sweet tooth for only 30 or 40 calories, as opposed to 500 calories from a piece of chocolate cake or a piece of pie. And the best part is, the cocoa even speeds up your metabolism by turning your belly into a fat-burning furnace. Just make sure you don't overdo it. The trick is to eat just enough to satisfy your sweet tooth while simultaneously giving your metabolism a boost. Another one of these amazing fat-burning foods is coconut milk and oil. The coconut has a super healthy type of saturated fat called medium-chain triglycerides. While other forms of fatty foods you eat simply end up being stored as belly fat, this unique type of triglyceride contains within it fat that is instantly consumed for energy by your body. So, you wind up getting all the good fat your body needs, but without all of the unnecessary and ugly side effects. These are just a few examples of fat-burning foods. But just imagine how fast you would get rid of that extra belly fat if you were able to simply incorporate tons of other fat-burning foods just like this into your diet. All you would have to do is simply add these fat-burning foods to your diet, and you could almost effortlessly eat your way to a six-pack. If you like this video, then you will love my next one even more. I'm going to reveal 27 fat-burning foods that you can print, plus 3 sneaky ways you can trick your body into burning more fat. And all of this without doing one single exercise and without starving yourself. Simply click the link below this video in my description to watch the next video.